Okay, here's 10 plus 1 tips for how to manage your time effectively. Okay, we only have 168 hours per week, and we have to use a lot of those hours for personal use before work. For example, you'd probably use about 56 hours for sleep, 21 hours for eating, and then that leaves you the rest of the time, the 91 hours, to do work or use it for personal time. Okay, in my case, I'm in a constant state of work, I would say. I'm just it, it so I really don't leave a lot of time for personal issues. Or you could say all my personal issues are my business, as I just try to advertise everything. I'm trying to make the best use of my time, uh, though, by not having to overdo certain things, especially do things that are not exactly profitable for me. So I'm trying to find a healthy balance, okay, and be more professional about managing my time, okay, and here are some tips that can help improve that. All right, so I'm gonna budget my time and relate it directly to my financial and personal priorities. So that has to do with balancing family and professional time again. Okay, what's my overhead? What's valuable? Okay, do I have to take that? Do I have to take that email or that message? Do I have to respond to that troll? Okay, is that really a good use of my time to respond to certain inquiries? Okay, if it's not going to be a profit producing response that I could make, then it's something I should just not waste my valuable time on. Okay, now planning ahead for the next day, for expectations on what I want to set out the day before. I want to plan ahead for the next day, and then as I'm completing my tasks, such as investigating this museum over here, then I'll cross it off. And a lot of times I'll cross it off on Google Maps. I'll put a little check mark, want to go, on the Google Maps, and then when I go there, then I'll remove it and forget about it. If there's something interesting to document there, I'll do that, and then it's covered. Then I have that taken care of. I need to determine which meetings are essential to communicate my information. Okay, I don't have to meet people all the time. I never do. But I don't see a reason for that when I could just communicate by a memorandum or a video, even just like this with this video. Do I have to meet you to discuss time management, or could I just make this video and work with that? Okay, so there's that. Okay, am I the most appropriate person to be contacting for a particular inquiry? Okay, maybe if somebody has a weird inquiry like car repair, well, I may not be the best person to contact. So, and if I could refer you to somebody, I'll do that. But I mean, I can't do everything, so I'm not always the most appropriate person to contact. Okay, number 6. Um, handle the email, the message only once. Okay, don't keep juggling the same message over and over. Okay, just get to the points with it. Okay, and then yeah, that's if people if people are contacting you about the same thing, that if you get people that are asking you the same question over and over, like, where do you poop? Where do you poop? You know, make a message that everybody can access instead of having to answer individual questions about where you poop. Okay? So, number 7, if you're going to be traveling for more than 3 days, okay, have the mail forwarded to that destination. I ignore all my mail anyway, so that's really not a big deal. That's maybe somebody else that could use that. But I got to think about, if I want to order something like a pair of new shoes on Amazon, I got to think about, where can I have that sent? All right. And I'm always, in my travels, I'm always looking for where could I set up my next post office, or my next shipment to be. And then, you know, where's the closest Amazon locker? Number 8, prepare a written agenda for all your meetings. Okay, it's like with lawyers. You ask a question that you know the answer to already. Okay, set up the meeting that you know what's going to happen. Okay, and it's a way for you to communicate to your underlings, your peons, and let them know what's got to happen in this meeting. Which peon has to do which task, and all that, so that you'll be better prepared for who contributes to what from the participants. Number 9, establish. Okay, make a calendar and a contact list. Okay, calendars are great, like for food banks and stuff. Having that calendar, so you know which days and which times they're open. Okay, you go there on the particular time. If you had a calendar for that, for all the locations for the food banks, okay, you know, you look on each day what to expect. That's very helpful. And then having contact information with whatever ways the best means to contact certain important people. You don't need a contact list for people who are not important, so that'll just waste your time. Okay, so make a contact list for people who are important, and okay, yeah, make the best use of the computer software. It's the latest, easiest access. You don't want to in this day and age, using a pen and paper, it may not be the best solution. You want to maybe get a nice iPad or iPod or something, and use some good software. Check out the apps. Test out different apps. See which one might work best for you. Okay, for the contact information. I don't have a big contact list myself. It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It's just people on YouTube or whatever. People I subscribe to or whatever. Delegate non-essential tasks to capable assistants for number 10. So delegation, of course, you may not know how to fix a chair or something. You delegate that task to somebody who's better at that. Somebody maybe who's got like more of a credential for a particular thing, then delegate that to them. Or, you know, make sure that you're delegating. Don't just delegate to anybody. You want to make sure they're well trained and they're paid good assistants. Interview. You know, make sure can you do this type of thing, and that way you have more time for yourself to do your own things in your own business. And then make the best use of technology. Mobile technology seems to be a big focus, so getting familiar with the mobile technology things can be really helpful for you managing your time. And that covers it. So if you have any questions, leave comments below.